Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rosano, and this is another episode of the world famous, the University of Love, the best podcast in three galaxies. But, ladies and gentlemen, you and I, we just call this show Online Marketing Moves, and we are coming to you live today. Ladies and gentlemen, come on in, come on in, come on in. How are you today? Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about something very important today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about emotions and feelings. Now, ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are the author of your story. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in charge of you. You are in charge of the money you make. You are in charge of your feelings. You are in charge of everything, okay? You. I'm talking that you. You are in charge of all that. And so, ladies and gentlemen, whether you want to write, whether you want to make videos, no matter what kind of content you want to create, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to tell you something very important. This episode won't take very long. This is going to be very important, though. I'm going to give you the freedom, the permission to not care what anybody thinks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot worry about what your mama thinks. You can't worry about what your father thinks. You can't worry about what your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, the kid down the street, your co-workers. You can't care what anybody thinks when it comes to you and your content creation and the business you start and the business you obtain, the money you make. Don't apologize. Don't backtrack. Don't bow down to anybody or anything. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and the reason why is because it's your life. It's your thing. What makes you happy? If you want to write a book, a children's book, and you rhyme all day long like Dr. Seuss, it ain't up to me. It ain't up to this guy. It ain't up to that guy. That girl in the back, it's up to you. If you like it, go with it. Don't wait for applause. Don't wait for who wrote the book, who read the book. None of that. Write it, put it out, keep it moving. Go to the next one. Far too much. We sit around waiting on applause. We wait for pats on the back. Man, you done such a good job. You're doing such a good job. You spend all day long looking at who's watching your YouTube videos. And man, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you right now, nobody cares who's watching your YouTube videos. Just put them out there, will you? Put them out there. The more content you put out anyway, the more eyeballs are going to watch. Eventually, it does not matter. People will catch up to you eventually. I'm not saying, hey, man, you sit around all day, you post a video, you go out, you go back all day, you refresh. How many views you got? Who cares? Nobody cares how many views you got. Nobody cares how many likes you got on your thing. Man, produce, record, produce, edit, do whatever you got to do. Upload the thing. The next one. The most important thing you can do is the next content you create. The next business idea you have. Go. Times we all sit around and do too much reflection about the past. Where I grew up. Where I'm from. I knew this person. I knew that person. You hear people all the time. I don't know about you, but I'm from a town. I grew up in a little town in Missouri. Man, listen. I love growing up there. I appreciate everybody I knew growing up there. I'll tell you a quick story and why I just keep it moving in life. I was at the gas station in Alabama. and I ran into a guy I went to high school with, and it was just out the blue. And I was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" Shook his hand. He said, how's it going? I said, "Oh, it's going good, man. How everything? How your family?" He said, "Good." I said, "All right then, man. Take it easy." He said, "Hey, you take it easy too, man." And that was it. Bro, we not finna sit around, talk about the past. I ain't finna sit around, talk about, man, you remember the good old times over there in Southeast Missouri and all that jazz. I'm not doing any of that. Man, I'm going forward, I'm moving forward. I live in the now. I live in the present time. And every day that I come on this podcast, I record the video, upload the video, schedule the video to schedule the podcast when it's going to come out. It comes out. I might look once, mostly the next day I look and see, how many times I got it down. And that's it. I don't go, man, I'm hurt. Man, I'm devastated. Some podcasts get more listens than others. That's just the way it is. Could be the title. Could be the theme of the podcast. Who knows? I don't keep track of all that. What I do keep track of is how many times I make sure that I record. And as you all know, 2022, we was off schedule a little bit. I told myself 2023, I'm banging them out. You just gotta keep up or catch up. But I'm banging them out. And that's what I need you to do. I need you to bang them out. I don't care how it sounds. Just bang them out. Bang out your videos, bang out your writing, bang out the business ideas, bang them out, man. Bang out the business. You got a business, go. You making 10,000, come on, man. Let's get up to 20. Let's get up to 30. Let's get up to 40, 50, 60. Let's just go. Go up the hill. There's a lot of noise, boy. As always, whenever I record and get passionate, there's always a noise in the background. But you know what? We don't care about that noise. Man, forget that noise. Let's keep it pushing. But the main point is, don't worry about, critics, commentary. As I told you before, man, you can write the most perfect movie. There's always going to be somebody that's going to say, this sucks. You can have the perfect idea. Somebody's going to say that sucks. Does not matter. I used to watch wrestling back when I was a kid. And I remember I loved Bret Hart. I thought Bret Hart was a great wrestler. And I remember I saw one day somebody say, "Oh man, Bret Hart was overrated. He wasn't any good." And I thought, come on, man, that's ridiculous. Anyway, it kept it moving. You can't. I'm sure Bret Hart, he's not at home in Calgary, Alberta, like, I can't believe this guy don't like my matches. I'm hurt. I'm devastated. I don't think Bret Hart really cares. You know what I mean? And so it's like I saw M. Night Shyamalan. I'm not a big fan of M. Night Shyamalan. Hey, some people are, some people ain't. You think does he care about criticism? Nope. He writes movie after movie after movie after movie. The guy's been writing movies since what? The Sixth Sense. He keeps putting them out. People keep watching them. He keeps writing them. That's it. I mean, I don't care if you don't like him or not. I don't care for his movies. He keeps writing them. It's just the way it is, and that's how you gotta be. You can't worry about, oh man, if I would have done this, if I'd have done that, if I'd have done this, if I'd have done that with this project, with that project, I could have did that. It don't matter, man. Do better with the next project. Do better with the next project. Do better with the next project. Do better on your next project. Don't worry about the past project. Don't worry about the project you just put out. Sometimes I say things and I think in my mind, after I upload it, I go, man, I should have said this, I should have said that. I say that, I think about that while the podcast is uploaded. And then once I hit the schedule button, schedule it, comes out, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not going back, I'm not changing nothing. I might change the title here and there, but that's about it. Other than that, I'm not changing anything, It's Forget it. Just like when I was writing, I wrote some poetry a while back. I was writing poetry. And one time I thought, man, this poem sucks. And I said, nah, you know what? I'm putting this poem out. I said, this is my poem. These are my thoughts. These are my beliefs. And we're going with it. You know what I mean? And so that's that. And so for you, we need that same passion. We need you to write the content, put out the content, and man, don't even worry about it. Just go on to the next one. Don't sit around waiting. Don't sit around waiting on critiques. Don't sit around waiting on, hey, did you like it? Did you like it? Did you like it? Did you like it? You'll spend your whole time doing that, and you won't never make any money. You know what I mean? And the whole point of all this is we want to make as much money as we possibly can. Okay. Hey man, Tom Cruise is never gonna win an Oscar. You know, I think Tom Cruise is one of the best actors. You know, he ain't never gonna win an Oscar. It is what it is. You have Daniel Day-Lewis. He does very few movies. He won like 3 Oscars. I don't know nothing about Daniel Day-Lewis. I guess he's a good actor. He's cool. He ain't no Tom Cruise. I think Tom Cruise is a better actor than Daniel Day-Lewis. That's just me. But Tom Cruise is never going to win an Oscar. You know what that is? Just an opinion. Tom Cruise is a good actor. He's never going to win an Oscar. It is what it is. You might not never win the Pulitzer Prize for writing. You might never get the acclaim of Stephen King. But if you write enough books, you say, hey man, I'm an author too. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. That you write your stuff. You write what you want. You write what you think is good. You put it out there. You record videos. You think the video's great. Hey, put it out there. Let it fly. Let it fly. Record the next video. Record. Don't ever stop. Whatever you got going on, I don't care what it is. Don't let no criticism. Don't wait for criticism. Don't wait for applause. Don't wait for all that. Don't wait for any of that stuff to settle in. Just go on to the next project. Keep doing what you got to do. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We'll be back tomorrow with the all-new episode of Online Marketing Moves. Once again, my name is Tony Rizzano. Thank you for listening. God bless. And as always, everybody, peace.